I'm a villager. I've lived in the village now for 10 years. We haven't got much in the village. We have a post office and we have a pub. There is nowhere really for the villagers to sit down, have a coffee, have a catch up. Something that I'm quite passionate about because I'm quite chatty. I think the concept's worked, especially mainly during the weekends or late afternoons where you have the locals come down and sit down with their dogs in between walks and have a chat. They come in, they buy all their locally sourced produce. Average day normally here between 4:15, 4:30, make sure all the bread is ready and the baguettes especially because they're the things that go out first thing in the morning. All my hot bakes. Then my deliveries start coming around about 5:30, 6. They're all local. So all my bread and cakes come from the next village. Open the door at 7 o'clock, ready for serving. So I always do the ones that people like, your standard ones, so your chicken and bacon and your gammon ham and your cheeses. But I like to push the boundary and go out a little bit out there sometimes. So I have a mix around. And then what I do is I put some tasters out for the customers to try. And people actually, they either tell me the truth and say it's fantastic or I don't like this one. I'll go with a consensus, see what the most popular ones are, and then start introducing them normally about a week later. Even though I live in the village, I don't get to talk to people before I had the deli. I know all the villagers now. It's just nice because you're part of it, you're part of the village, you're part of the community. It is where the community go and do have a chat, but it is a business and it's a pretty good business. And I was worried about my own ability as well. I didn't know if I was doing things right, and I have made mistakes along the way. I'm not going to lie, I have. But you learn by them and you put them right quick. You have to. But that's the fun of running the business, isn't it? You learn and it evolves. And it makes you involved and it makes you think differently as well. It's just flown. The time has just completely flown by. We've had our sticky months. I'm not going to, lie, it happens in business. But we've learned by it, so we know what to do next time round. We know what to do next year. We had the dimensions of the shop. We knew roughly in our heads how we wanted the shop to look, but we just wasn't sure on what we could do to achieve that. Contacted U-Select. I mean, I went through a couple of other companies first, but I'll be honest, I found U-Select very, very friendly, very easy to talk to. Had Kelly as a link person, absolutely fantastic. She planned the shop for us. She knew what the dimensions were, the deli counters, played around with it. I'll be honest, if we didn't have Kelly at that end, I think we would have opened up a lot later. Really do, yeah, absolutely. And it was seamless. The communication all the way through. It was right, your delivery on this is, such and such a day, and especially down here because we didn't have any mobile reception. And then she was tracing up the drivers, they were held up or whatever. And then she called me to make sure that the equipment was here, that it was okay, that they'd unpacked it, that there was no issues with it. And yeah, all the way through. She's been absolutely fantastic. We know we have to change things in order to move forward for next year. So some equipment is going back, new equipment's coming in. And Kelly, again, she's been fantastic through the whole process. She's managed to source some bits and pieces that we needed. For example, we've got an ice cream machine behind us. I went everywhere to try and find one. We're just having a chat one day out of the blue. She just phoned me, how are things doing, how are you? I said, yeah. I said, ice cream machine. She said, I can help you with one of those. It was an absolute good seller all the way through summer. So yeah, did us proud on that one, Kelly, thank you.